What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy back with another one. People, in today's video, we want to discuss the reasons why colored people and black people deserve to be colonized and led by other nations or by the other races. Let me know what you think about this topic in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know we family, right? Hello. People, everybody will tell you Cape Town is a beautiful place. Cape Town is a beautiful city. Cape Town is a world-class city. Cape Town is a first world city. Cape Town is clean. Cape Town is scenic. Cape Town has the most beautiful people, beautiful culture. It's a melting pot, right? People tend to forget who runs Cape Town. The people who run Cape Town are the DA. The people who clean up Cape Town are the colored people and the black people. And you ask yourself, what are the colored people and the black people doing in Cape Town? Why are they not in charge? Why are they not running the city? Have you ever thought about it, guys? Cape Town's, Cape Town's people, originally the colored people, they're so proud of Cape Town. Very proud of Cape Town. Very. I mean, there's nothing you can say to colored people about Cape Town and not get into a argument if you dare say anything negative about Cape Town. We defend our city to the last because it's our city. It's our city. We love it to the core. We love it to the max. But here's the thing with colored people, right? This is our city. And we get it. We understand it. This is our city. It's our province. Western province is our province. The northern province and the western province, those are colored provinces. You can't argue with that point. But who's running these provinces? It's not the colored people. And why is that? Why are other people running our provinces? We're the majority in these provinces. So why are other people running our provinces? Does it ever make sense to you? No. Yeah? No. Okay. Do we have colored leaders? No. Why don't we have colored leaders? As colored people, are we thinking big? Do we even imagine ourselves in positions of power? Or is that too big of a dream to even fathom? To think that maybe we can run this province ourselves? But then, let's look at the real picture. Do we have competent colored leaders who can actually lead the colored people? Do we have such names? Do we have competent black people who can lead? No. Then we go back to the more pertinent question. Why do black people and why do colored people need other races for their survival, for their existence? I mean, if the DA wasn't ruling or governing Cape Town, would Cape Town look the way it does look currently? No. The proof is in the pudding because every other province doesn't look half as good as Cape Town does. And that's thanks to another race. Not to us and not to the black people, but to another race, the white people. Okay. What do we produce as black and colored people? What do we create as black and colored people on commercial scales? Nothing. Okay. What have we invented that we can take to the market that can sustain our economies or sustain our communities? Nothing. Okay. We have individual brilliance. Oh, we have AKA, we have Benny McCarthy, or we have Quentin Fortune, we have all these TikTok stars, we have former South Africas from Cape Town, we have what's his name? Trevor Manuel, we have Patricia DeLille, we have we have I always forget his name, Alan Busak. Hmm. We even have um, Abdullah Ibrahim. We even have Tali Peterson. We even have we have the we have the comedic brothers, uh, Imran and Imo Adams and his brother. We have dude. We have Kurt Squinrad. We have uh, the list goes on. Individual brilliance is what we have. Do we have collective brilliance? No. Okay. Colored people. What would happen if the white people in the Western Cape and Northern Cape decided we live in, we're going to the Free State? What would Cape Town look like if we, the colored people, have to govern it ourselves? Have you ever thought about that? Mm, no, you haven't. Okay. Let me paint a picture. There'd be no roads. The tarred roads that are here will be gone. Potholes, vanishing parts of the roads. There'll be no traffic lights. There'll be no ShopRite. There'll be no Checkers, Woolworths. The malls would just definitely turn into Chinatown kind of malls. It would. We have nothing to offer the country, the world, except our labor and our brains. We contribute a lot to everything and anything that needs contribution. We contribute, but we do not create our own things that the world demands and that the world commands. Of course, we have Khoisan tea. Of course, we have Fynbos tea. Of course, we have the Khoisan heritage and the museum and that. But how much of that can form an economy enough to sustain a country or a province? Can those things do that? No. So, is it fair to say that as colored people and black people, we deserve to be colonized? We deserve to be enslaved. We deserve to have masters. We deserve to be subservient. We deserve to be treated as second class citizens in our own country. Is it fair to say that? I think it is. Do you know why? Because when you go to America and you go to Europe, the owners of those lands are ruling those lands. They are first class citizens in those lands. Well, the owners of the lands in South Africa or in Cape Town, to be precise. People are quick. This is our country. This is our country. Yo, this is our land. This is our land. Oh, this is our province. This is our. Dude, you don't even have the first inkling. You don't even know how to run a company. You don't even know how to run a city. You don't even know how to run a town. You don't even know how to run a suburb. You don't even know how to run a township. You don't even know how to run a squatter camp, an informal settlement. But here you're talking about this is our land. This is our land. Do you know what? Do you know that words are powerful? Of course, this may be your land, your ancestral land. The world has moved on so much that having land is just not enough no more. So let's fast forward. Let's say 2 years. Well, let's just say 5 years. Hell, let's make it 10 years. Let's say the white people give it up. They say, okay, cool. Here's your land. Take your land back. We're going back to Europe. As colored people, we tend to set ourselves apart from black people. Like we are better than black people. And that's what the white people told us, that we were better than the black people. And we believed it. And we still believe it to this very day. We're better than the black people, right? But in essence and in true reality, we are no different to the black people. Because just as much as we say the black people don't know how to run things, or black people can't do anything properly, or black people this, show me one colored country that's functioning. Hell, show me even just one colored country. One, just show me one colored country. There is no colored country. There isn't. Someone will say to you, or someone will say to me, of course it's colored countries. South America is full of colored brown people. Yeah, but they're not colored. They are not colored. The South Americans is a difference. Being brown doesn't mean you're colored. South American, colored, Arab, and Asian. It's not the same type of people. You see, South American people or Latin people can claim to be brown skinned people, which they are. But mentally speaking and culturally speaking, we're not the same. Totally not the same. You see, by Latino standards, what we look at from a South African point of view, we look at South Americans like they're all just colored people, like, oh, we the Mexicans, like colors are the Mexicans of Africa, you know, because we have people that look Mexican, we have colors that do, put that narrative. But mentally, it's not the same thing. Do you know that even though these people have, for example, Argentina. In Argentina, people like Diego Maradona, I don't know if you ever know him, man. Those people are classed as white. They're actually white people. That do you know that white people were imported to Argentina to outnumber the rising number of black people that there were. Did you know that? So that means when we speak of Argentina, we just look at it from a brown perspective, and yet there are white people. A majority of them are in high positions in parliament, in government. And that's how most of South America is. They have this core group of white people that actually run their countries, the majority of them. So to us, what seems like a brown person in Mexico, those persons classed as white. And then the darkest skinned ones, those are classed as brown. And I learned that, and it was shocking. So when I ask you now, is there a brown country? Or is there a colored country? Says no. The closest we can come to saying Brazil is a colored country because yeah, there's a lot of colored looking people in Brazil. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's the closest I can think of. But if we don't know how to rule or govern, why would we want an entire country? I mean, we cannot live off subsistence farming forever. We cannot live picking off berries. We cannot live picking off fruit and wandering with cattle and from left to right and season to season. Those times are over. You know what I mean? We got to get into development stages now. We got to colored people. We don't even have an app of our own. We don't even have a colored app. We don't even have. Ah, dude, it's frustrating. You know the Durban Indians. They can one day decide. You know what? We're going to our roots. Bang! They can go back to India and Pakistan. The whites they decide. Okay, we're going back to Europe. Bangladesh. They go back to Europe. Where do we go to? Where do we go to? Where? Like the history books say, okay, the blacks can decide, okay, they're going up Africa back. Well, it's still in Africa. You don't leave, it's still in Africa. College, you're just gonna go back to the desert of the Karua. You're still in Africa. So this whole point of us claiming land and claiming this, I think we should stop that. Honestly, I think we should just admit that we are not meant to rule, to govern, to own, to manufacture, to develop, because we are light years away from what other nations are achieving as a race. The Indians are ready to, the Indians already have nuclear weapons. The white people have nuclear weapons. The Chinese have nuclear weapons. And we, I mean, as difficult as it is, man, it's heartbreaking that the other races are flying past us. And we're not even out of the starting blocks yet. So like I said, these are harsh truths that we need to confront. And we need to ask ourselves, which generation is going to be the one to pick up the mantle and say, we're going to be the first ones to start manufacturing. We're going to be the first ones to start developing. I mean, let's think about it, people, right? White people came here with nothing. They came with nothing. That means they came here at a point like where we are now with nothing. We have nothing as you speak now, as colored people. We have nothing. They came with nothing. They called their people. They brought their people over. They used us to build up things. So since we know how to build, why can't the rich colors combine with the poor colors, the middle class colors, and let's start building our own things? I mean, that we can't do. How long have we been in existence for? And we don't even have our own things that we are supposed to build and manufacture on our own. People, the Palestinians are manufacturing their own weapons. The Palestinians are at war with a first world nation. And that first world nation is failing to defeat them because they have their own homemade weapons that they are doing, and they are hitting the Israelis very hard. What do we have? We don't even have that. We can't even manufacture. I don't know. So yeah. So in closing, we will forever be a conquered people, a defeated people, an enslaved people, a led people, and a subservient people, and second class citizens. whether we like it or not. So until we decide as a community to turn things around and get out of our comfort zones, only then do we start acting like the Palestinians. Shall we then be recognized as first class citizens? Let me know what you think about this topic in the comment section below. Was I on the money or did I totally mess it with this one? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know, we family, right? Holler.